Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be reviewing the ARRIS 250B drone and all of the stuff that comes with it, so stay tuned. Alright everyone, welcome back. This video is going to be split up into separate parts. This is going to be what's in the box, and then what you're going to need to buy, and then optional stuff that I do recommend. So the timestamps will be up in the top somewhere. So yeah, you got yourself the drone and remote, which is what comes in the box. So I'll be getting to that, first. So let's just move some stuff out of the way. So let's start off with the drone. This is the drone, and what comes in the box is all that you see right here on the drone. It comes with propellers, and just so you know, the red bolts are you have to turn them clockwise to loosen them, and the black bolts, of course, counterclockwise. Now, it doesn't come with this antenna. I crashed my drone when I was first learning to fly it, and I broke the receiver. This is also the name of the receiver if you need to know. I broke the receiver, and then when I went and bought a new one, it was pretty cheap, but it came with this, which is pretty cool. Also, this is not the original battery. My battery broke because when I was using it, I used it like all day for like a week when I first got it, because I was really excited. So I charged it, used it all the way, charged it, used it halfway, and charged it so the battery burnt out because it's a LiPo, and you don't want to do that. So here's you can mount a GoPro or any other action camera, they call it, on the Amazon ad. So yeah. This is a 700 TVL HD camera that connects to your goggles if you have it. I'll get to that in a second. So, yeah. Come over to the side. Oop. The camera connects to this, which is kind of like the motherboard almost. That connects to the receiver that goes out to the goggles. This is also like the motherboard that connects to all of the, drone motors to, tell it when to go or not. And if I bring over my tablet over here, you can see it has all the stats on it. Link in the description for the Amazon page, but I'll just tell you what all the stats are right now. Of course, I told you 700 TVL HD camera. This is a XT60 female plug, which you'll need an XT60 plug on your battery. See, I don't know if you can see that XT60. So yeah, make sure you get that one. And then you got yourself right here, that box right there underneath those red and black wires right here. That is the all-905 receiver for the remote. This is your Raptor 390 tower with 30A 4-in-1 ESC plus F3 plus OSD plus PDB. So it has like all of that kind of stuff. This is all fiberglass, and what's really cool is if anything breaks, you see just unscrew these two screws. You can replace the arms, you can replace the top, all of that. This also comes in a version that has like a top like hood for like $5 more. I didn't get it though because I like it how it is right now. So yeah, that completes the drone. So let's get into the remote. Alright, here we are, and here's the remote. And all these are, of course, buttons that you will never use for a drone. This remote is the Radio Link AT9S, and it's meant for like remote control airplanes, like the big ones. But, of course, this is an airplane, it's a drone, so it has all the buttons for it, but, you never really use it. This does come in the box, which is nice. You don't have to go out and buy a remote. Of course, you just flip it off. Here's your throttle and stuff. These are to control if your drone's tilting left or right or whatever. You can control it with this. Got all of these, which this is the dial to, mess with stuff, to change it. And you can flip through it. This tells you when, the servos are working. And then this is like all the longitude, altitude, all of that kind of crazy stuff. And it comes back to the home page. It says it's not connected to a drone because my drone obviously isn't on. So, yeah. So that's your remote. And then here's the back of the remote, of course. You got yourself, this is so you can connect to like a screen, you buy a screen with that kind of plug. I don't know exactly what kind of plug this is, but if anybody knows, let me know down in the comments, please, because that would be pretty good to know. Here's some more controls for stuff that I don't ever really use, but I just put them all the way up for whatever it does. Here's the battery compartment. It takes 8 AA batteries, if I can get that out. Here, just a minute. There you go. As you can see, it takes 8, 4 on each side, so it does take a lot of batteries, but I've been using this for a long time, and I haven't had to replace the batteries once. It says it's like at 100% battery, and I've used this for like a long time. So yeah, just shut that. There you go. That's the remote. So our next selection is going to be what you need to buy. So yeah, let's get into that. Alright, so now we're at the part where I tell you what you need to buy, absolutely, and all you need to really absolutely buy is a charger. This is the name of the charger. I'll try to find it on Amazon. How it works is you just choose 1A to 4A, whatever yours is, to tap this until you find whatever it is, which my battery's a LiPo. Press and hold it for like 5 seconds, and then the whatever battery, type, like let's say you picked LiPo, it should change to solid. So yeah, you have these, positive goes to positive, negative goes to negative. Don't mix them up, or else you're going to have a really bad time. And so, as you can see, this isn't X360. This is actually EC3. If that'll focus. Yeah, see, as you see, EC3. It is sideways, though, so you guys can't really see it that well. You have to get an adapter like this. It's X60. See if it'll focus. So yeah, that's just NX60 to EC3. Seeing that this plugs in like so, and you can only put it in one way, so you don't have to be concerned about messing that up. You just press it in until it's 40 in. There you go. Now you just plug this in to the end of your battery. See how only one side can go to each one. So yeah, that's really easy, and yeah, so that is what you're gonna need to buy. So our next selection is going to be what I recommend you buy, and then I'll tell you guys if you should or should not buy this, all the prices of the drone, and if it's good or not. Alright, so we're at the last part of the video where what I recommend you should buy, and then what my opinion is on the entire drone itself. So yeah, let's get into it. These are the goggles. I recommend you get goggles. It's kind of hard to fly without them. Like once you use goggles for a little while, you're never going to be able to fly as well with goggles as you do. I'm sorry, you'll never be able to fly as well without goggles as you do with goggles. What's cool about this one is, of course, on the inside, it has the screen, but it has these little, it has like a little magnetized type thing that makes the screen look like twice as big as it actually is. And you can also open it up, take out the screen, and boom, you got yourself a external screen. You can buy a little cover for it. You can put a little stand on it. Comes with this. It's a pretty good antenna. And then it comes with these buttons, channel frequency, up, down, and then mode. And of course, you just turn it on. And then to connect it with your drone, you just click, like put channel and press for all the frequencies and do that. There's a lot of YouTube videos on how to do it. I might do one myself if you guys are really interested in it. Like, if you do want me to make that video, then leave a like, and then I'll definitely make you guys that video. But if you guys don't want to see it, then, But yeah, see it. This turns on. Of course, mine's going to be all staticky because it's not at all connected to a drone. But yeah, I can show you what it looks like when it's connected to a drone. You just plug it in. See, it lights up all nice. Look inside, and then boom, little house tour. As you can see, this has a drone camera, very responsive and stuff. It doesn't lag at all a lot. And then boom, you just unplug the drone, and boom, it's off. So yeah, that's pretty good. Recommend buying this. I'll put the link in the description as always with all of my stuff that I show you guys. So yeah, these are just the Spectrum FPV goggles. So yeah, let's get those out of the way. Here we are. This is for if you're traveling. Let's say if you're just like me and you're gonna bring your drone to places, but it needs to be convenient. You can't just pack a drone, charger, all of this stuff. You just don't want to throw it in like a Ziploc bag and risk it getting broken, but you don't want to go out and buy a really expensive drone case on Amazon. So this is what I did. This is one of those like Pelican knockoff cases. This is from Harbor Freight, and of course Harbor Freight always has sales, and I had like one of those super coupons, so I got it for pretty cheap. And it's also waterproof, of course. It has like the knob to tighten and stuff. So you open this up, just hold it down. There we go. It comes with foam. It has 3 layers of foam. The bottom layer is not cuttable, but the top layers have like CDs. How there's like a little lip right there. You just get a butter knife and kind of draw your design and then pull out the foam. And this probably took me like, 15 minutes to do. It's super easy. And of course, if you want to copy my design, this is what I did. If you guys want to pause the video and just copy that. So, since I have 2 batteries, one that's broken and one that's not, if I need to bring the broken one, see I have 2 battery holes. To get the locks out of the way. I have 2 battery holes to put my batteries. And then this is to put cords for the charger. This is to put the adapter for the charger. And this is to put the charging block. And then this is to put the FPV screen. And then this is for my winch, which this is just a normal Craftsman winch. Goes on your drone, so you can exchange the blades really fast. Let's see if it says the size on it. Yes, it does. This is just a 5/16. See low. If it'll focus onto the. Yeah, but it's just 5/16. You guys probably just have to take my word for it. Yeah, it's 5/16. There we go. 5/16 Craftsman little winch. Works awesome. And you got yourself this. This is for the goggle antenna, and then this is for the drone antenna. And then you take off the drone propellers, put the drone in, and then down here, as you can see, there's little holes where I just kind of put my drone blades. So yeah, that works out really well. As you can see, let's say if I wanted to put the goggles in to keep them safe while I go to, like, let's say my friend's house and he wants to fly the drone too. Just grab it, put it in, boom, protected. Pick this out, and boom, that's all protected. Of course, take off the drone antennas, do all of that, but don't just copy my design if you don't like how it is. Maybe be a little bit creative. What's cool about this, it has a front panel, and put your name on it, or put whatever, you know what I mean? Make it your own. Don't just, take this and copy it. Maybe, like, put stuff a little bit different, because it's really good to be creative, And what I did was with this, let me just take all this stuff off really quick. With this, as you can see, it has a little lock holes, and, let's say if I go somewhere and I don't want anybody messing with my drone, boom, lock the drone. These are just little blinks, locks, like the medium-sized type things, like as big as the palm of your hand almost. And boom, lock it up, got a key, boom, keep your stuff safe so that no one goes around. You come home, go to fly it, and your drone's broken, that's never good. So yeah. That about wraps up this part of the video. So now to the final part, I'm going to tell you all of the prices for this stuff. Talk about if you should or should not buy the drone. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so right now, not today, but right now, I'm going to be showing you guys like the prices of all of this stuff. So let's first get into the drone price with the remote. So as you can see, here we go. We're on my tablet on Amazon. And you probably recognize this tablet. This is the one that I did that video on like a couple days ago. But as you can see, $309 plus free shipping. So about $310, let's just say that. And yeah, see, this has some photos, all the information on it. Go down in the description. You have all of this information about this drone. Because I might have not have covered all of it. You might have a question and you put it down in the comments. Like if you have a question, put it down in the comments, and then look on the Amazon page because it'll probably tell you, the answer that you need. See that? That's about $310 for the drone and that. So yeah, let's move that out of the way. Let's get to the charging block. So this was about, I believe, about $28, not including the adapter. I believe it's about $29. Or something along the lines for like the charger. So yeah, that's pretty good. So that's about $340 for this stuff, that like the bare bones, what you need. And then for the goggles, I just got a really cheap pair because this is my first drone, so I didn't know if I was gonna get into it or not. So I got a cheap pair of these goggles. I believe these were about $25 or something. Very cheap. Definitely worth though. Pretty decent, high quality. Decent quality. You're not going to get the most high quality, screen for $25. If you're expecting that, don't, get a $25 screen. This is, of course, the box. shuts up, and I just noticed there was a label on the back, so you can, you know, look at that. This is all the information on it. If you want to pause the video and then look at that, as you can see, it's meant for like guns and stuff, but you know, of course I'm using it for my drone, and so yeah, that's pretty good. And this case is very comfortable to hold. You know, it's not too heavy, but it's not too light, I guess you could say. So yeah, and some information I may have left out on the previous, because I just recorded this video in like 5 parts. The drone, I believe, is a very good buy. I think you should definitely get this if you're beginning to like, you know, drone and stuff. And even with me, I've gotten like 10 times better since I've gotten this, you know, at like flying the drones and stuff. And this is like the perfect drone for me. Like, you know, I don't want to get another one anytime soon, except for if somehow this one gets lost, stolen, or broken or anything, you know, to the point of no fixing. So yeah, I would completely recommend this drone. Some pros of it is you can definitely find the parts for it at ARRISHobby.com. It's like the ARRIS Hobby store that has all of it. That's where I got my little transmitter right there that broke. So I'll put a link to the ARRIS Hobby, of course, and Amazon to buy this drone. I'll try to find the goggles and charger, but again, I did go to my local RC shop to buy this. And of course, just go to Harbor Freight and then look up for the case like this. And it's really good because they have really tiny cases, and I believe they have one bigger than this. So if you end up, you know, let's say if you want to fit everything in there, like the remote, then get, you know, another one of these, or like a bigger one. So yeah, would I recommend this? Yes, you know, completely if you're getting new to it. It's like the best beginner FPV drone. If you can save up, like, let's just say about $400, then definitely get this. It's wonderful. So yeah, if you have any questions, tell me down in the comments, because I probably missed some stuff, you know. But yeah, down in the description, all the links. Tell me down in the comments if you want me to do any different videos, or if you have any questions about this. And remember, as always, have a nice